Hi everybody, this is Corey with Frenchtown Beads, and I am here today to show you how to do a coil knot, which is this here in red, and then on the bracelet, we did them in the tan colors on either side. And I'm going to be using this a lot in some of our upcoming designs, so I'm doing this video so that you can kind of practice. We're going to have a little kit that you can buy that'll have little practice things in it for you. So, and you're going to have to ignore, I've been creating and have stained my fingers. So, first thing that we're going to do is take this is 2mm leather that I have 2 strands of. I like to make a lot of these little bracelets that have just a couple bands of leather. And then this is to wrap it with, I'm using a 1mm leather. The thinner the leather, the easier it is to hold that knot. So, the first thing we do is we're going to hold this in our hand and take the red, the 1mm, and fold it down a couple inches to make a pretty big loop there. And we're going to lay it on top. Now from here, this would be like if I'm holding the bracelet like this. So off to here is going to be the design. And we take our longer string. We're going to wrap it around. We're going to have our loops next to each other. We don't want to cross them. We want to keep them going towards that design. And then we're going to take our end. Leave these a little bit loose. You can kind of wiggle your fingers a little bit to get that a little bit loose. We're going to put it above this little tail here. Slide it under our 3 loops. Keep sliding. We want it to go through this hoop and then pull a little bit. So we can pull this, and then you can just pull them both at the same time and create our loop, or our knot. So that is pretty easy peasy. I'll show you on the inside. To practice, you can just, slide it off. If you want it to stay, you can glue it. On the inside is where the magic happens. It's forming a knot that holds it by tension. So it's a really secure knot. I've been using it on several items here recently. So I'm going to do it one more time and show you how to do it. We hold our leather. We make our loop. And this gets easier because the first time I did it, I'll tell you, it took me at least a week of trying to get it. And I was so frustrated. You take your loop, hold that with your thumb. Take your long piece. And we're going to wrap. I usually do about 4 times. So on it would be your 5th loop. We're going to slide it back through. Again, we're going above this line here, under all of them. We're going to pull it through that loop on that side. And then pull them both. And there you go. So then, once you've got this part done, these become expendable. You can trim them off. That's what we did here. If you like, GS Hypo Cement makes a glue that has a little needle that you can fit the needle down on either side in there if you want to give it a little dot of glue on the underside. And that is how you make the coil knot.